Okay. Hi, Asif. Good morning. Hi, and how is everything going?
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. Everything is going, and what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing amazing, and thank you so much for asking. And we already had one session, but that was an network glitch, and because of that, I did not upload the session, right? So please tell me about
Yeah,
yourself. What are you doing these days, and what's your name, and each and everything. Please go ahead.
yeah,
I'm all ears.
yeah. My name is Asif Raja. Basically I'm from Bihar, but nowadays I am living in Saudi Arabia because I am working here. So if I talk about my education, so I have completed my graduation. That's all.
Oh, that's nice. So I also want to know that what are your hobbies?
My hobbies are uh, playing cricket and football, but nowadays my hobbies is learning English.
Okay, so why do you want to learn English language? Is there any specific reason that you want to learn language?
Yeah, I wanted to learn, but I never tried to learn English. But when I came in Saudi Arabia, so
Mm-hmm.
I realized like English is very important for our life. And I also want to go to in Europe country, so that's why I want to learn English. Because if I will not speak English, so I think I cannot go and I cannot crack my interview. So that's why it is very important. So that's why I am learning English nowadays.
So nowadays you are staying in Saudi Arabia. So why did you go there? What is the main reason of going there? Don't you think that there is no jobs in our country because of that you just migrate there?
No, because of like if I work in like India, so you know very well compared to India, in like Saudi Arabia they provide a more salary, so that's why. And compared to Saudi and like Europe country, I want to move Europe country because if I will go there, so I will get more salary. So that's why I want to go there. I am not satisfied for my salary, so that's why I want to go there.
Yeah, so everyone actually want to go to abroad, just like North Indian people. They actually go visit Canada. They always seek opportunity in Canada. They always think that there is an opportunity. If there is opportunity, then they will not get the package that they want and that they deserve. And because of that, lots of the educated people and who are job seekers, they are migrating to another country. So, what do you think that why English is important to learn? And do you think that like only learning English will give you opportunity to get a good job?
Not only English, but yeah, if I want to go there, so definitely I will have to crack my interview first.
Mhm.
They will ask in English, so that's why definitely English is more important. But as well as I will have to know about my like work related because they will ask only in English my work related like what do you do, what is your qualification like this thing. So if I don't know how to speak English, so I think they will not select. So that's why English is more important, and as well as what I am doing work, so uh, it is also important for
Mhm.
I for go to Europe country. Yes.
So you believe that if you don't know English, so there is very less opportunity over there. And if you know English well, then you will get lots of opportunity, right? So somewhere we are the one who is giving too much importance to this language. And if you ask me about communication skills and English language, so I will tell you, and my opinions are different. And my opinion is that English is just a language, just like Marathi, Hindi, Tamil, and other language as well, right? So we should know the language, but we should not say that English is everything. It is not like that. I have seen some learners, they actually understand English, but they do not speak English. And it happens because of lack of immersion. We don't have that environment in our country because we use a different language in different state. We are a diverse country, right? And because of that, we are able to understand English, but we do not talk because we don't have that environment in English, right? And we
Yes,
consume
ma'am.
lots of content. We consume podcast, we also read books, we also write, but we do not do speaking practice. And speaking, if you are skipping the speaking practice, then definitely it will not fulfill your need of speaking. We always read a lot, write a lot, listen to music and podcast as well, and other things as well. But if you are not speaking, it will not help you lots. Sometimes when you speak, you actually need to deliver your dialogue immediately. You don't get that much time, right? But when you write, that
Yes,
time
ma'am.
you have lots of time to write. Maybe if you learn vocabulary, idioms, and phrases, that time you can take your time. You can think in mind that how can I construct this sentence. So because of that, writing is easier than speaking. And I have also seen that.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. Please, what do you think about it? What's your opinion on it? Writing is
yes,
easier
ma'am.
than speaking or not?
Yes, writing is more important because ma'am, nowadays when we talk with someone like through the WhatsApp, so mostly time we just chat. So when we chat, like when we type some words, so they suggest like that vocabulary. So
Hmm.
we don't have any idea like about that. So we just type, so they suggest like WhatsApp and also so they suggest. So
Hmm.
just I click and then send. But while writing we don't know about that, like they suggest me like that vocabulary, but when we try to write now, so we forget like how can I write, because we don't know, because we are used to that application like that, because they suggest to like that vocabulary.
Hmm.
And for speaking English, I have many friends who know very well grammar, but they are not able to speak English.
Learners are able to understand English, but they are not able to speak. So, do you know why this happened? Like, what's your opinion on it? That if you are able to speak English, if you are able to understand the language, but you are not able to speak, what is the reason of it? Do you have any idea?
Yes, ma'am. It is like a lack of a speaking practice,
Yeah.
because uh, yes, ma'am. Because we always watch like English content, but we never try to speak English. So that's why when when we like try to speak English, so sometimes we are stuck because we never try to speak English. So that's why we know very well about that, like a grammar and also many things. So but we never tried. So first of all, yeah, while learning like whatever we are learning, like grammar and yeah, grammar like active to passive, like these things. So while learning, so we should try to speak English, so definitely we can speak. But if we don't speak, so I think we cannot speak English, and we cannot speak in a good way. Yes, ma'am. So
So
speaking is more important.
yeah, speaking is important. So how do you do your speaking practice? Do you have friends that whom you can speak with them in English, or you have created your own environment and consuming lots of content and practicing English alone? So what are the strategies that you are using these days to improve your communication skills?
Yes, ma'am. So basically, ma'am, I have been learning English for 6 months. So initial time, I didn't have any friend, but nowadays I have some group. So just I joined that group and I try to speak English. But when I didn't have a friend, so that time just I used to watch that like one story, and I try to speak myself. That time I was doing this thing. But nowadays I have some friends, so just I try to speak with them.
Yes.
Yes, I am reading book these days. So if you have any idea, so please suggest me how can I improve? How can I use like a new vocabulary in my conversation?
If you ask me the same question, then how I improve my communication skill and how do I use advanced vocabulary into my conversation? So my answer is that I practice. Without practice, you will not learn anything. Even you are learning one word, so you should make lots of sentences on it. And before using that word, you should know the uses of it and how you can use it as well. So you can use the same word into conversation. You can practice it alone. You can talk with yourself. it can use that word into conversation. If I say that supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, it is an advanced word and I want to learn this word, so I will first work on the pronunciation. Okay, so what I will use uh, Google pronunciation feature. So I will search the same word and I will use that word. Okay, and I will understand how I am pronouncing it, right? So I will work on pronunciation. Second thing is that uses and meaning of it, and how can I use into the conversation. So I will practice it alone. I will make the lots of sentences. First, I will see the meaning. What does it mean? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It means that extremely good. So that is how I know now I know the meaning of this word. So then I will make the simple sentence. Okay. Your performance is extremely good. So I am going to replace that extremely good with supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, so your performance is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. First, make small sentence and a simple sentence, and then you can replace that advanced vocabulary into that sentence. And this is very easy way to learn new vocabulary. That is my secret of learning new vocabulary. I just feel the beans on it. So I don't know it will work for you or not, but you should try this trick. Definitely, if you practice it along the day, definitely you will understand how you can use it, and start to use it into your conversation as well. So once you know the meaning, uses of it, and how to use it into sentence, then your confidence will get built, and you will feel confident that okay, I already practiced this word in this way, so definitely there is no offense to use this word and I will not get stuck while using that word. Similarly, it also applies to idioms and phrases. Let the cat out of the bag. Similarly, just like spill the beans, I just use that one phrase, right? So you can also learn similar words, similar idioms and phrases. If you get stuck and you are not remembering the same word, so you can use the synonyms of it. Simultaneously, you must know the antonyms of it as well, right? So if you think that you have lack of vocabulary and you are getting stuck to remember the same vocabulary, so you have the substitute of using another vocabulary. So I always believe that if you know the more than 2 3 words about the same word, then you will not get stuck anywhere. So anyone can speak English effortlessly if they know lots of words. What do you think about advanced vocabulary? Is it good to learn advanced vocabulary?
Yeah, we should learn, but I think we should avoid to use like mostly time we should yeah, we should use like a simple vocabulary because I know very well, you know English very well. You know you can understand like a advanced vocabulary,
Mm-hmm.
but you know if like suppose anyone like who don't know English very well, so if I will try to speak in a like advanced way, so I think he will not understand good. So that's why, so we should always use like a simple vocabulary. It is good because we want to, yeah, if we want to talk to anyone, so just we want to communicate, we just want to talk with them. We don't want to confuse, because if I will use like advanced vocabulary, so that yeah, he can be confused. So just we should try to use only simple vocabulary. We should
Mm-hmm.
not use like advanced. Yes, ma'am. And
Yeah.
also nowadays I have some problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, while speaking, like I think like I have enough vocabulary. But when I read some books, so that time I feel like I need to I need to improve my vocabulary, because when I try to read that time, many vocabulary I don't know. So that's why I want to improve. And like suppose I am beginner and also who wants to improve like reading. So what type of we should like a read book. So what type of, so you can suggest if you have a
Okay. So
idea.
basically, you are asking me that if you are a beginner and you want to read books and that will not advance as well. So you want, I
Yeah.
suggest you the beginner level books, right? So Sudha Murthy ma'am books, her language is very simple. Anyone can read her language and understand her easily. And it is not so much difficult. Even you are an intermediate learner, so you should also read her book once, so you will get idea that how she has wrote each and everything, how she has explained each and everything. And I also want to share one more thing about choosing books is that whenever you read any book, maybe first page, any random page, and you are getting difficulty to understand that book, it means that this book is not for you right now, right? So
Yes,
it
ma'am.
is not aligned to your level. So you should accept that okay, I am a beginner level. I should not read this book right now. I should start with basic books, and how you will know that when you are reading any random page? So every time you are scrolling Google dictionary and you are googling that, you are searching the meaning of that word, it means that that book is not for you right now. So you should buy a book, or first you, and I just want to share some more strategy about choosing the book, how you can choose the book. You can read and listen to some audiobooks. If that books is available online, you can also listen to that book first. And if that book interests you, that time you can buy the same paperback of that same book. I was not bookworm. I lost the interest in reading, and when I got to know from tutors and expert speaker, they always read a lot, and because of that, they are improving a lot. And I was the same level, so I accept that Dipali, you should start to read books. Then I started reading. So I did not start reading by like buying the advanced level book. I just order beginner books, just like Sudha Murthy ma'am book. And when you read books because you want to improve, then definitely it will help you to improve your communication skills, because you know the goal that why you have started the reading, so you will not get bored of it. And if you ask me about intermediate books, once you get confidence and once you feel like that okay, now you are confident speaker and you are understanding the entire message and you are understanding the lessons 95%, so you can start to read intermediate books. And if you are completing that book within a day, you must understand that okay, now you are in advanced level, so you should like level up your reading as well. So that is how you can taste yourself that is this so like is this book for me, that I'm in intermediate level or I'm in beginner level. If you are in that level, so if you are not in that level, so accept that and choose the right book for you. So that's what I believe, and that is my experience, and I shared my experience here. So if you have any question for me, you can ask me quickly. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, because nowadays I'm facing like when I try to read like advanced book, na, so that time I feel like demotivated because I don't know
Hmm.
about that vocabulary. So just sometime I feel like I want to improve a lot. So that's why sometime I feel demotivated. So I think we should know our level, then we should try to read that book. We should not try to read like advanced book.
Yeah.
According to me, like we should know what is my level, then we try to read.
There is a beautiful quote. Expert was once a beginner. It means that
Yes,
expert start their reading or whatever it is by beginner things, just like from zero. We must start from zero. If you are zero, then you will become, that one, right? And you will become
yes,
better in it, and no one will stop you to become a fluent speaker or maybe a successful person in your life. But we should accept that okay, I'm in this
yes,
level and I will start from scratch. That is nothing wrong in it, right? Even you should, even like if you ask me that what kind of content I watch on YouTube, so I watch cartoons, like the cartoons that kids watch, and there is no offense on it as well,
yes,
right? We are non-native speaker, and we if we are watching that cartoons stories, so definitely we'll learn lots of things. It doesn't mean that what kind of level content you are watching or listening. If you are improving and if that content is helping you, so why should not go for it, right? So I always watch
yes,
podcast and also cartoons channel as well. There is always English short stories, BBC news, and also English speeches and conversation videos as well. There is one channel, conversational English. on YouTube. So you can also search that channel, and you will get idea that how you are improving your communication skills. Because right now you are talking with me and I'm also
Yes,
talking with you. It is an one-on-one session, right? So
yes,
the
ma'am.
way we speak are very different. The way I speak is very different. The way you speak is also very different. The
Yes, ma'am.
vocabulary I use is very different, and the vocabulary you use is very, very different. So I believe that we should know our pattern of making mistakes. If once we know and once we get aware of it, then definitely we will work on it, and that definitely help us to improve a lot in our journey. So that's what I believe. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And just, ma'am, I want to improve my word formation because your English level is advanced. So we know very well, like your level it is advanced. So your sentence framing is different, and my sentence framing is different. So nowadays, I want to improve my word formation,
Mm-hmm.
sentence formation. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that is nice that you know that where you are lagging and where should you focus on, and that is actually good. And if you ask me about my journey, when I started my spoken English journey, so that time I was using wrong sentences, I was using wrong grammar, but I was like, okay, I want to learn this language because confidence first comes. There is no, and perfection is a myth. If you are expecting that okay, I want to speak perfect English, then the day will not come because you are not ready to start your spoken English practice, right? So we should start from
Yes, ma'am.
imperfect things. We should start from that mistakes as well, that make lots of mistakes and learn from that mistakes. So you already know that you actually want to work on your sentence formation, so you can do one thing. So you can watch English content, just like podcasts, because they podcasts are the long. And if you are listening the conversational videos, but native speakers, not non-native speakers, so definitely you will know
Okay.
that how they are speaking and how they are making sentences as well. Once you understand how they are constructing the sentences, then you will get idea, and you will also do the shadowing technique as well. So you can do one more thing. You can shadow the video, maybe whatever you are watching, maybe podcast, maybe any cartoon channel, maybe interview, maybe even your paragraph as well. If you have book, you can read that paragraph, and you can read the same line. Okay, you can try to remember the same lines, and if it is helping you, you can continue the same process for 7 days, and you can see the change. If it is working for you, continue with it. If it is not working for you, just so change the strategy. You can do one thing. You can
Okay.
search topic, maybe traveling, maybe your hobbies, maybe cricket, whatever it is. I don't know what's your genre, or maybe science fiction book, maybe a general book, and whatever it is, and search about that particular topic, and idioms and phrases, advanced vocabulary, and read something about it as well, and also watch some content about it, maybe traveling blog. If you are preparing the traveling topic, so you can work on that, like consuming lots of content about traveling. So that will definitely help you. So you can try this for 7 days, and you can see the big change in your speech. So, Asif, we are going to end up this session, and thank you so much for joining the session. I actually enjoyed the session a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye,
Thank you, ma'am.
Asif.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bye,
Nice
ma'am.
to meet you.